This is what we call elcon teak. It's a teak tree. We call it Olea capensis. The Ma community call it just ecosystem, and also to human, what we call ethnopoteny, how people utilize it. This tree is very important. You can see it has been harassed a lot. So it has been harassed. You know, this is the new park. This is the old park. This is the new one. Then this one was taken off, and this one, you know, or the tree is very medicinal. So what happens is that we say we have what we call xylem and phloem, some layers that are responsible for transport in plant. So when plant is now carrying nutrients from the soil heading to the leaves for photosynthesis, human species will cut this one and go boil and drink the nutrients yeah, while it's in between here. So when they drink, there are a lot of knowledge that when the era of schooling or objective was like everyone was supposed to go to school, people already knew how to solve their problems. And therefore new objectives then change people's objectives, and therefore also they started forgetting what was also being practiced. Like this tree for sure, it's a remedy for malaria. So if you depack a little bit, boil pieces of this herb. It's a herbaceous plant. We call it people. We have two types. One that is growing in the village, and another one is growing in the forest. This is a forest species. We call it Desmodium. This is Desmodium rapandum. If you call those who do agriculture, they are advising people to plant this species that is common in the village because it's good for lactating animals. When animals feed on this one, they will produce quality and quantity milk. Yeah, but this one is good for allergy. You know, those elders, they used to keep animals. They did not rely on salary, so they kept animals. So imagine your animal dies. You know, they were very perfect resource managers. Yeah, that's a red tail mango. It's very rare.
You know.
The leaves, this specific tree, the leaves of this specific tree are not these ones. This one, it's shading, so it has some leaves on this branch. Very few leaves. But this one is just demonstrating very small part or very small portion. So if they are still young, this is how they look like. So this
Tutaruka.
These are two examples of buttress roots, and the buttress roots and the lianas or the climbers are true characteristics of a tropical rainforest. Now we have huge trees like this one. This one we call it false muvule, or false muvule or iroko. Iroko is might be like 1 point something centuries. Yeah, still having a lot of life. This species is being studied by some universities from America, and it's one of the longest studies that has happened. It's from a wide range of foliage, so it has medicinal value beneath, and people realize that women really need it.
This is the strangler fig.
Yeah, or mukumo now. So mukumo is a strangler fig. You see, there are two from this specific tree. Before it fell down, were collected seeds that were planted in other parts of this country and in Tanzania. If you find this tree in Nairobi, it's not a Nairobi species, it's a Western species. 1, 2. So Mutere, do you know some local vegetables?
Fell down in 2002.
Yeah.
And it's still serving.
It's still decomposing slowly. And you see, the rate of decomposition here is slow because every tourist, when coming, they will want to take breath here and they will want to sit here. So they will be disturbing the agents of decomposition. Figus or Ficus exasperata. That's the scientific name. The common name is sandpaper tree.
Yes.
This is another tree. Fig, this Ficus lutea. The locals call it mukabakaba.
Ficus lutea.
Now, this one has actually killed a species here. You see here? Here was Fundunia, and it's no more. It's now rotting. It's decomposing. The remains are still here. You can see there's some remains of the same. So this one has fully occupied. Exasperata is the local name for exasperata is museno. Mukumu is another one. Is absorbing. Ethnopotene is good for prostate cancer. But now, when you talk to the experts, it's in common, in public domain, they say that it's good for prostate cancer, but we insist when you comply. We call it a fromomum. I'm doing it for you. So you will just maintain it. I will shoot it. When it comes. So if you have mosaic or several of these grasslands, just to add up what we call biodiversity richness, there's some factors that are causing this grassland to look like this. We say if you are reading about the soil of tropical rainforest, Kakamega, then you realize that we don't have one soil type. You have different types of soils, usually, or we can learn a lot of things. That you see around the grassland are those herbs, that are precious plants. We call them those thorny leaved herbs.
But for the grassland area, so it's because of the acidity?
Yeah,
So only this part has high acidity, that's why
it's like this.
it's like this.
Yeah. So the soil content here does not support woody plants. That's why it's just like this, just natural. Yeah. And
Wow.
some people have asked a lot of different questions to my room and coiled, and
Covered yourself with a
covered
blanket?
myself, and then I opened the lid. I recovered it instantly. These are couples. This one, this one.
Oh, it's two.
Yeah,
These are couples?
yeah.
Hi, snail.